Taking a look at Bitcoin, we can see that as of now, Bitcoin is still unable to break over the 382 retracement at 87,000, which would actually suggest that Bitcoin is actually still bearish in this medium to short term time frame. So in order for Bitcoin to confirm that it is actually bullish, it must get over this 87,000 range. If it's unable to do so, then you would actually be looking for another move down back to the low and potentially to a new low at 70,000. If you'd like to pull this up here and say 74,000, then obviously that would be fair. But generally, as long as you're below the 382, then a new low is still technically in play. So in order to avoid a new low from forming, we must see Bitcoin break over the 382 retracement and ultimately break over the downtrend, which is again up here at 87,000. So one would make the case that as long as Bitcoin is below 87,000, it is actually considered extremely bearish in the short term. And obviously, if we get over 87,000, then we would argue the bottom is in, and a larger move up to 96,000 would be in play before we suggest if we can go up to 120 or just consolidate. But as long as we're below 87,000, you can see we're still below the downtrend. We're still below the 382. And as of right now, it looks like we're below the 236. So as long as you're below all of these prices, technically another move down would still be in play. At which case, if Bitcoin bounces off of 73,000, you'd essentially do the same thing. If it breaks through 73,000, then you're probably looking at a much lower move into the 60s. But again, if it ends up just consolidating and then pushes up, once it gets through 87,000, these new lows get invalid and a larger move up will take place, in my opinion.